Hello, just bring you back. It's the next day. I now have a 3-cylinder 900cc Suzuki Bandit. I've completely lost cylinder number 2. I can. It runs on idle. You know, when I'd balanced the carbs and done all that. It runs on 4 cylinders on idle, and if you wind up the idle to where I was balancing it at 1750, it runs perfectly on 4 cylinders. You put the bike under load, you lose cylinder number 2 completely now. So I've rechecked the coils and all the spark plug caps I've taken off and individually tested them. 3 of them had 13 ohms resistance, or whatever, it was 13 something ohms resistance. Number 2, the one that I'm missing, had 18 ohms resistance, so that plug cap has got more resistance in it than the other 3. So I swapped the plug caps on the leads. I swapped number 2 with number 4, and number 2 is still dead under load. In fact, it's dead all the time now. I took it out, I took it around the block, literally. There's a block, 4 streets, and I thought, sod it, I know I'm not supposed to be out riding or driving, but I was hoping my wobbly head would survive, and it did. I went round the block, literally 3 cylinders. As soon as I was pulling out of the gate, the garden here, I could feel it was only running on 3. So anyway, I've tested the coils again. The coil that does number 2 and 3 cylinders is 35 ohms resistance on the secondary, and the coil that does number 1 and 4 is 40 ohms. So I think the coil for number 2 and 3 is breaking down. It's 22 years old, and I know coils get. So anyway, I've been looking on eBay, on Amazon, on all the different sites, looking at second-hand coils, plugs and leads and caps, new coils, plugs, leads and caps, aftermarket coils, plugs, leads and caps, and I've ended up, I didn't trust the aftermarket stuff, but I can't afford the genuine Suzuki coils, so I've compromised. I went to Wimoto, I rung them up, because you don't know what you're getting from eBay. I thought, well, from Wimoto, even if I'm getting aftermarket coils, I've got some comeback. If there's a problem with them, I can send them back and get a refund. So I've got from Wimoto 2 aftermarket coils with the leads already attached and moulded in, and they're ordering me from Suzuki a set of 4 genuine Suzuki plug caps, and the whole thing, it was £40 each for the coils, as opposed to £20 each on eBay. Probably the same coils, but you know, and £20 each for the plug caps, 160 quid all in. And it's just something I've got to do to eliminate the ignition system. I think when I started having these issues, I think Chris said check all your coils and your leads and your plug caps. I'm pretty sure he did, and last time I checked them, they were all in spec. I did it on camera, but now I've individually taken off plug caps, and one of them's way out on the missing cylinder, and now the ohm reading on the middle coil, the coil for the middle 2 cylinders, is now 5 ohms different to the others. There's, you know, sod it, I'm going to change them. If that doesn't fix it, I'll have to take the carbs off again and see if I've done something that's stopping fuel under load. But I think it's coils. We'll see. anyway, they're not going to turn up for about a week because Wimoto have got to order the caps from Suzuki, but he reckons they'll get them. It's Saturday today? Saturday today. He reckons they'll get them Monday and I'll get them by Thursday. So brilliant. So it's another piece of the puzzle that's going to be replaced. Hopefully it does the trick. But there you go, 22-year-old bike. I was always going to go through the whole bike and do everything like I do on all my bikes and all my cars and vans and whatever I have. I always end up spending loads of money on them, and then when I've finished and they run perfectly, I get bored and sell them. Although I don't think this time I'll be allowed to. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for your support. I'll be back in a week or so after fitting the new coils. Peace and love.